Hey everyone. Okay, so today is actually going to be some of these incredible favorite products that I've got. So I've just had a shower, and as you can see, I look a fright. So let's deal with the hair first. Okay, so the first thing I use on my hair after it's been hair dried is this product here by Fudge, and this is the Matte Head Extra. Now I have very greasy hair. So if I wash it now and it is 5 o'clock in the evening, by the time I go to bed and wake up in the morning, it looks like an oil slick. It's not fun. So I dab it on and then I kind of just work it through a little bit just to give, there's a lot of length on it at the moment, and it just kind of helps to, you know, keep things in place. I'm getting a lot of grey coming through here, which I really like. The next thing I do to add a bit of more volume and dryness to it is the dry spun texture spray. Every single product you see in this video is mine. There is no sponsored anywhere. And I give this a little bit of, and it just helps to add a bit more thickness and texture to my hair. Okay, so let's move on to skin. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, so I'm off out later. I am going line dancing, and so I'm going like this. I've got a vest on because I have to wear a vest because I get very sweaty. Not only am I greasy, I'm sweaty. I'm really selling myself. So the first thing I'm going to do, just to even out the skin, and we'll talk about other things in a minute, is I'm going to use In the Buff by Lily Lolo. And this is a mineral foundation. It's about £15 for 10 grams of product. It's very good. Now In the Buff is actually a little bit dark for my skin tone, but I'm not fussy, you know? I'm not fussy. So I'm going to take this brush here. Now this is a prototype brush that has not made it into fruition yet. I've had it for a while now, but it's really good for buffing on powders. So I'm just going to, and I don't like to use a lot of product because I don't like to see anything on my skin. I want people to just go, oh, you've got lovely skin. And I go, oh, thank you so much. And kind of just leave it at that. I don't like to see product on the skin. So I'm just going to buff this all over. And it's a very good mineral foundation. It comes in refills, so you don't have to keep buying the plastics. And it's excellent. The company are lovely as well. I bought this, it's mine, but really nice company. And just all round, you know, all round splendid. Okay, look at that. Look at this bloody hair. Keep growing it, cut it short, let me know what you think. So the next thing I'm going to do, and this is a brand new product called New by Yves Saint Laurent, and this is their blushes. And this is the Lip and Cheek Balmy Tint. And this is in Pinch. And it's very good. It's very good. I know this is never going to happen, but I would have loved to have seen this in like a 30 ml size. It's 15 mils, which is like your standard eye cream. But I just would have liked it to have been, I'm just greedy. You know, that's all there is to it. I'm a little greedy piglet. Okay, so we're just gonna buff a little bit onto the cheeks. I like this combination because the mineral foundation is matte and this is a bit dewy. Okay, let's put my glasses on so I can see properly. Hello, there you are. Okay, so that's out of the way. So let's talk about some other products. Oh, it's in the bathroom, but I'll show you the first one because this is my favorite of them all. And this is number 71, the Brazilian Crush. You all know it, that kind of bum cream. Well, this is the spray, and this is caramelized vanilla and macadamia. Now, I can get triggered by smells with headaches. They can trigger a horrific headache. Paint, creosote, incredibly oudy kind of fragrances, those things trigger horrific headaches, so I'm very careful with what I use. but I can deal with foodie stuff. And I've always been the kind of gourmand kind of fragrance. So the only ones that work on me that don't give me headaches. This stuff smells so good, and it goes with my kind of fragrances that I like, which is like Montal Chocolate Greedy, which is one of my all-time favorites. And this doesn't compete with it, or it works with it. And I can spray this, and I spray this after the shower all over my body, and I smell absolutely edible after it. And after, if I have a shower in the morning, which is rare because I have a shower at night, but when I take my clothes off, you can still smell it. It's so good. Speaking of foodie things, I still use this cleanser, which is by Drunk Elephant. And even though it's for the body, I use it on the face. It smells like almonds or marzipan. It's so good. It's so good. So even though I have my own blusher palettes that have a highlighter in it, and they're incredible, you should buy them. The other highlighters I really like, which I have bought on numerous occasions, are the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and they're the Glow Kits. And I get both of them. And this is Glow Kit Sugar. And this is what it looks like. This one I've just got again because it ran out. And this one is Sun Dropped. Now, with me and highlighters, it's quite rare for me to use an eyeshadow on the eyelid that comes with a palette. I use highlighters for the eyelid, the brow bone, Cupid's bow. I really like it on the bottom of the lip. I'm not a fan of contouring under the lip. I like a little bit of highlighter there on the cheekbones if it suits you. I'm just a big fan, and the fact that this has numerous tones in it, it just works really well, and it is beautiful as a highlighter shade on your eyelid as well. It really is. In summer and winter, if you're oily, this is such a good sunscreen. I've spoken about it before, but this is in a very bright room. This is Unseen by Supergoop. It is a silicone based one, so it can feel quite slippy and slidey on the skin, but it is really, really good. Love this at the moment. This is by Current Body. This is the Daily Restoring Serum. It is so inexpensive, and it deals with uneven skin tone, breakouts, blemishes. It's so inexpensive, and it's really, really good. I love this. So this is Rose, and this is the Translucent Loose Setting Power Tone Up by Laura Mercier. And it has color in it, so it isn't translucent like a lot of them say they are. This is a new one. I like this. I'm a big fan of Laura Mercier products, but I really, really like this Rose one. It's very good for lighter skin tones who want to, who've got very light skin. They find the translucent doesn't work, which is quite rare, but this works great for cutting underneath the cheekbones or just general brightening. It's got this peachy tone to it. It's not really rose, it's like a peachy pink. It's beautiful, and it works incredibly well on the skin. I'm a big fan. Also a big fan, generally I prefer full coverage foundations to sheer them out, but Laura Mercier, which is their tinted moisturizer, is still one of the best. Here's that fragrance I use. This is by Montal, and this is called Chocolate Greedy. And to me, it smells like chocolate orange. It's so nice. You never know. It's so nice. And whenever I go somewhere, because I use it every day, so the kind of effect wears off on me. But other people, when I walk in somewhere, somebody go, "Oh, what's that lovely smell of chocolate?" And I just think, that's me. I love it. Finally, this is Royal Tulip by Bloom Effects, and it is a cleansing jelly. I love the packaging. It's glass, and it's got this vintage feel to it. And it is a very thick emollient jelly for cleansing the skin with. And it is decadent, it's fragrance free, and it is so beautiful. I purchased some of their other products as well because I really like this kind of almost vintage like packaging. I think if this had a pointy top to it, it would be quite vintage like. So I'm just a really big fan, a really, really big fan. And finally, I'm just going to give this one a little shout out again because I met Sam Bunting, Dr. Sam Bunting, a couple of weeks ago in London. I was there, and it was very, very pleasant. She's very beautiful in real life, incredible skin, incredible skin. And so I just want to give a little plug again to the Flawless Body UV sunscreen. You get 200 mils of product in here. It's so good. It's so good. I'm a massive fan of it, and I really love her because she's such fun in real life. She's got such a good sense of humor, and I'm a big fan of laughing at silly things. So it was an absolute joy to meet her. There you go. Look at that. You got ready with me. You saw my hair at its finest. Just so. Okay, just before we go. So currently speaking, that is the length of my hair at the minute. It's pretty long, and I've been growing it for some reason. I don't quite know why. Should I keep growing it, or should I cut it off really nice and short? Look at that. There's a lot of length here. A lot of length. I don't know what to do. You let me know in the comment section. Keep it, cut it. Who can say? Thanks for watching, I appreciate it, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.